They
The
weren't
daddies
giving
are
out.
there and present and active.
Because even as much as I like LeVar Ball, I thought he was an excellent sports dad. You see who his middle son having a child by? You just dropped the ball. I literally will whoop my son. That grown, I will whoop him. You brought this lady into it. You giving this lady my last name?
Lonzo?
Oh my, Jello.
Melo?
She's
by the
like
Nikki baby.
She's like 12
From
years.
No,
Love and
Jello
Hip
the
Hop.
oldest one.
No, Jello the middle.
No, he the oldest.
Yeah.
Lonzo is the middle.
Lonzo
You have a
though.
womp, womp, womp.
It's the 20-something year old is having a baby with Nikki Baby, who is like 34
Yeah, the
or
middle.
something like that.
These dudes just losing.
Hey, you got to think though, Jello, that dude had no hopes in the NBA. You know he was getting. He's just happy to get some get an Instagram model to even look his way.
That doesn't give you license to bring a collard green thought pocket into my household. It doesn't.
Shit, that was probably the best looking chick he ever had.
I think
he had a few. They could
Lonzo got some bread. Melo got some bread. He the only one that ain't getting no bread out the NBA. Didn't what the hell? Kyrie Irving won a ring. He a damn fool himself.
He's not the star. That's what I'm saying. LeBron James was the star.
Oh, he had to be attached to a star. Shit, how many stars have Chris Paul done been attached to? He still ain't won one.
Not that many, actually.
He's still living that.
No, he's been a star most of it, except Devin Booker might have been a bigger star at this point, but he went to the finals. He almost got one. You know,
he played with Harden.
Yeah, Harden not disciplined.
Harden
was the star. Harden was the star.
Closer. He's not. Sorry.
Yeah. And he get injured all
but
the
a
time.
tab at the strip club.
No, I'm just saying, look at the winners. They're always the more disciplined men.
So, Mike,
right?
Since Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp are no longer doing their thing, I'm going to bet you a couple cases of due that if Zion Williams turns this around in a year, I guarantee you he's going to rebuild his image, and I think he's going to be just fine.
I think that'd be dope.
Do you want to think?
You got to put some due on.
I will take that bet. He's not only going to not be. He's not even going to be on the Pelicans this time next year.
That I agree with.
I'm telling y'all, that dude's lazy. He's not. He got that $200 million and sat his ass down.
Yeah,
that dude is not doing anything.
What's sad is everyone calls him lazy. Like his name and lazy are synonymous. Like everyone says them. They said them interchangeably.
If y'all remember, I knew this dude. I went to college with him. His name was Jamarcus Russell.
Oh yeah.
That's what
he was lazy. God damn, he was lazy.
Zion give me Jamarcus, and I went to college with Jamarcus. Lazy. He ain't gonna do nothing.
So that's the worst thing, and it's the money, y'all. It's the money and the fame, and the worst part about it is that these men fall such victims to it because the two worst people right now in the NBA, as far as behavior are concerned, both have daddies. So we can't even use that as an argument. They are literally just falling victim to getting too rich too fast and being enabled to do whatever they want.
Right, because his dad was on the Zion's dad was on the press conference with him while he was giving the money to Jefferson Parish school system.
Yeah,
they weren't
the
giving
daddies
out
are there and present and active.
Because even as much as I like LeVar Ball, I thought he was an excellent sports dad. You see who his middle son having a child by? You just dropped the ball. I literally will whoop my son. That grown, I will whoop him. You brought this lady into it. You giving this lady my last name?
Lonzo?
Oh my, Jello.
Melo?
She's
by
like
the Nikki baby.
She's like 12 years.
No, Jello the oldest one.
No, Jello the middle.
No, he the oldest.
Yeah.
Lonzo
You have a womp, womp, womp.
It's the 20-something year old is having a baby with Nikki Baby, who is like 34 or something like that.
These dudes just losing.
Hey, you got to think though, Jello, that dude had no hopes in the NBA. You know he was getting. He's just happy to get some get an Instagram model to even look his way.
That doesn't give you license to bring a collard green thought pocket into my household. It doesn't.
Shit, that was probably the best looking chick he ever had.
I think
he had a few.
Lonzo got some bread. Melo got some bread. He the only one that ain't getting no bread out the NBA. He getting what he can get.
Nah, bro, I can't. These dudes.
What's going on?
Hey, how y'all guys doing?
Chill.
I think it's an interesting dynamic. What we're seeing, because what we're really seeing is that married dudes are winning. I know that you want to paint this picture that you could be single. I was watching King Talk, and they were talking about you could be single and have this long-term relationship, and you still can have the same success as married dudes. And time after time, when we look at the champions are married. They are focused. They just think things totally different. You know, even the married men are not getting hurt like the dudes because they're disciplined. It's a different level of discipline that you have when you become married. And so the idea that I tell people is when we see Zion, I don't blame him. It's just because he's single. And single people make bad decisions. That's exactly what they do. They make bad decisions and they move in this way. But when you realize it's a difference, people don't understand the value of having a woman that say, hey, you know what, that might not be the best thing. Even though that she can't make you do it, but just having a positive perspective that have your best interest and not just some woman that's trying to get what she can get out of you is just a completely different thing. So I think that's what we're seeing. We're seeing a man who's lost out there. And when you look at the Ball brothers, it wasn't that they just had a father. They had a father that was married to a woman. So his whole mindset was different than a single man. So I tell people, when you look at what's going on, you just got to realize that this not being married thing is a lot bigger than what people are painting. And we're seeing the efforts of it. But go back and look at the champions. Every champion you're going to look at, guess what? He was married. Why the single people? Brooklyn was a perfect example. You put 3 single people on a team, and it was a disaster. All of them were single. All of them supposed to be gifted. All of them supposed to be talented, but they couldn't get out the second round.
Get shit done over there. Couldn't get a damn thing done.
Look, they was tight. They was pretty tight when I made that assertion on King Talk. I could tell because that's when people start getting super aggressive. Not at me, but they were just. So you telling me that like y'all niggas sound hurt? Like I was like, oh shit, we just started something now.
Hold on, y'all. Just so you guys know, it is HR's birthday today. On Central Time. So y'all wish HR in the chat is his birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's what people don't realize. Some teams just ain't gonna get it done. Teams like the Clippers, the Cleveland Browns, it's just not gonna happen for them. It's over with. Cleveland gonna always be Cleveland.
Nah, man.
Clippers gonna always be the Clippers. I am surprised Denver was able to slide through.
But you can't say that because what you did is you took a married man, LeBron James, and you put him on Cleveland, and he got a championship out of the deal. If you look at Denver,
but I'm talking about the Cleveland Browns.
Oh,
I'm talking about historically just god awful. You know they just can't.
Nah, they gonna get one, bro. They gonna get one.
All the cards fall their way. They just can't get right.
Nah, Deshaun gonna get one.
I gotta get up out of here. Married, but y'all not talking about the Nuggets. But he is, I think.
Yeah, we would have said that about the Nuggets 5 years ago.